A prophet of God built a ship in the middle of a desert. No water in sight. The most powerful people in his society stopped to laugh. Every time the chiefs of his people passed by him, they mocked him. Picture it. An old man, a prophet who'd preached for 950 years, rejected by nearly everyone he ever spoke to, hammering wood together in dry land. No sea, no river, no body of water anywhere near him. Planks and pitch and rope, day after day, under a sky that showed no sign of rain. Elites walking past, pointing, laughing. And Nuh said one thing: "If you mock us, then we will mock you just as you mock us. And you are going to know who will receive a humiliating punishment." He kept building. He already knew. God had told him directly, "None of your people will believe except those who have already believed." The preaching was over. 950 years of calling, and the final count was fewer than 80 believers. Some scholars say far fewer. Build the ark under our eyes and our inspiration, and do not address me concerning those who have wronged. Indeed, they are to be drowned. Under our eyes. God was watching every plank, every joint, every nail driven while the people laughed. The ark wasn't a gamble. It wasn't Nuh's desperate last resort. It was a rescue operation, designed by God for the few who believed. And it was being built in plain sight, mocked by the very people it was being built to survive. Then came the sign, Surah Hud, when our command came and the tanur overflowed. The tanur, the oven. Some scholars say it was a literal clay oven in Nuh's own house that suddenly burst with water. Others say it was the surface of the earth itself, cracking open. Water erupting from below, from the ground, from the last place anyone would expect water to come. And the sky opened above. We opened the gates of heaven with rain pouring down, and caused the earth to burst with springs, and the waters met, for a matter already decreed. Water from above, water from below, meeting in the middle. Not a storm, not a natural disaster that could be waited out. A world being systematically unmade. The same water that sustained life, that grew their crops, that filled their wells, now rising to swallow everything they'd built. Nuh loaded the ark. The Quran says, 2 of every creature, male and female, pairs of every living thing, carried onto a wooden ship by a man the world had laughed at, his believing family. The handful of followers who'd stood with him through centuries of mockery, through social humiliation, through being told they were fools for following an old man with no proof. The entire future of life on earth fit on one ship. Embark therein. In the name of God is its course and its anchorage. In the name of God it moves. In the name of God it stops. He handed everything, survival itself, every species, the entire future of the world, to God. There was no captain, there was no rudder, there was trust. The water was rising, the ark was moving. The world outside was disappearing, houses, trees, hills, everything going under. And Nuh, from the ark, saw his son, standing apart, not on the ship, on the land, watching the water rise. "Oh, my son, come aboard with us. Do not be with the disbelievers." This isn't a prophet making a theological argument to a stranger. This is a father, watching water climb toward his child's feet, his knees, his chest, calling across the distance between the ark and the shore, begging his own son to get on the boat while there's still time. The son answered, I will take refuge on a mountain to protect me from the water. He thought the mountain was enough. His own plan, his own height, his own assessment of the situation. He didn't need the ark, didn't need his father's message, didn't need his father's God. He had higher ground, and that was enough. Nuh called back across the water, "There is no protector today from the decree of God, except for whom he gives mercy." The waves came between them. The sun went under. He was among the drowned. A prophet's child, rejected by his own father's message, choosing a mountain over the mercy of God, swallowed by water that no mountain could outlast. After the flood, after the water receded, after the sky dried, after the ark came to rest on Mount Judah, Nuh turned to God. Not in triumph, in grief. "My Lord, indeed my son is of my family, and indeed your promise is true, and you are the most just of judges." He's holding on to the promise. God said he'd save his family. His son was his family. He's not arguing with God, he's asking. Standing in the wreckage of an entire world, having watched his own child drown, asking the question every grieving parent in history has asked. Why not him too? Why not him too? God's answer redefined a word. "O Nuh, indeed he is not of your family. Indeed, his conduct was other than righteous." Not of your family. The bond God defines as family is not blood. It's faith. It's the choice to get on the ark when the ark is offered. The son who chose the mountain excluded himself from the family of faith. He was Nuh's son by blood. He was not Nuh's son by deed. And Nuh, the man who'd already endured 9 centuries of rejection from strangers, now felt the deepest rejection a human being can feel, from his own child. He did what Adam did in the garden, what every prophet does when the weight is too much and the only direction left is up. "My Lord, I seek refuge in you from asking that of which I have no knowledge, and unless you forgive me and have mercy upon me, I will be among the losers." The door Adam opened in the garden, Nuh walked through it too. The same door, the same God, the same mercy. O earth, swallow your water, and O sky, withhold. 2 commands. The most beautiful verse of relief in the entire Quran, the scholars say. The flood ended, the ark came to rest, the world, silent, emptied, washed, began again. From the believers, from the ones who got on the ship, Nuh is called one of the 5 Ulul Azm, the prophets of firm resolve. Not because he survived the flood, because he survived the 950 years before it. He kept going when no one listened, built when they laughed, boarded when they drowned, lost his own son, and still turned back to God. Next, a young man in a land of idol worshippers who looked up at the stars, the moon, the sun, and rejected them all. His name was Ibrahim, and his story begins with a question that would change everything. These stories were sent down to be remembered. Help someone remember. Share this story.